Hi and welcome again. Before I get started, as usual, please do me a favor and hit the like button. And if you guys have not subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button. And also remember to click on the bell icon so you will be notified of my latest video. So let's get started. In today's video, we will be discussing about the cost of investing. We will focus more on unit trust and mutual fund today. So let's get started. New or regular investor, their main concern will be profit and the performance of their investment, be it investing in unit trust, mutual fund, exchange traded fund (ETF), and also stock market. However, there is one main concern where new and sometimes even regular investor will neglect or being put off to invest in the investment, which is charges that we have to pay. Some might argue that it's just a small percentage of amount, but it definitely can have a significant impact on our returns. While others thinking the opposite where they get put off to invest by being too calculative of the cost. So let's dive into what are the charges or fee we have to pay in unit trust. Before that, a quick reminder. You are encouraged to read and understand what is written in the fund fact sheet because there is quite a lot of information which is helpful for us as investor. For example, this is a fact sheet of a unit trust I bought last year. Here is an example of what charges imposed in the fund fact sheet and a sneak peek of what is the fund top holding, percentage of allocation, and in what industry or sector, and where the fund is being invested. Also, please do not hesitate to ask the representative if you have any doubt, be it via phone call or email. I noticed that a lot of us have misconception about their charges, and some of us even claim that it will be very hard for us to profit from investing in it. Well, it's kinda true and false at the same time. And if you guys remember from my last video, just 1 year after I invested in the fund, the ROI for that fund is around 9.5%, which honestly I don't think is very bad. So I do agree that some of the fund house have ridiculous high expense ratio for subpar and some even below subpar performance. But there's still fund house where their expense ratio is justifiable as their fund is performing well, just like the one I showed you just now. And just like just like I always say, tools are only as good as the people using it. So let's get started with some of the common expenses that you will be likely see in a fund fact sheet. Let's start with the expense ratio. In layman terms, the annual expense ratio is the cost of running or maintaining the fund. Simply put, you will want it as low as possible. The lower the expense ratio, the lesser the cost bear by the investor, thus the higher percent of profit you will earn. A more detailed explanation will be typically a large part of the fund expense ratio will consist of its annual management fee, with the rest of the fund expense ratio consisting of trustee fee, administration fee, accounting and valuation fee, custodian fee, registration fee, legal and professional fee, printing and distribution costs, audit fee, and other expenses. Sounds like a lot of fee, right? But no worries, keep on watching to know why I say so. Expense ratio are expressed in percentage and it is calculated annually. Usually the fee is paid out of the fund asset, meaning the net asset value price of the unit trust already reflected all those fees I have mentioned. So technically, you do not have to fork out extra money to pay for it. But of course, it still has an impact on your return. So, example, if the fund has a return of 10% and the expense ratio is 1.5%, so what you really earn is just 8.5%. That's why I say you will want to choose a unit trust or fund that have the lowest possible expense ratio. Number two, switching fee. So just as the name suggested, this fee occur when you are switching to another fund house or within a fund house, and usually switching between a same fund house is free of charge. But however, if it is not, the fee is fixed amount, but in some cases it will be based on percentage. Sometimes some of the fund or unit trust does not charge any switching fee. So bear in mind, if you want to switch frequently, and do check out if in the charges are being imposed by asking the representative of the fund house or in the fact sheet. Number three, annual management fee. As for this type of fee, the general explanation is it is a total annual expenses of the fund, which may consist administration fee, maintenance fee, distribution fee, trustee fee, or even marketing fee. Well, but most of the time, all those mentioned fee I just said just now will be reflected in the daily net asset value. So in layman terms, those fees you have paid for it when you purchase the fund, as it already reflected in the fund daily net asset value. So you do not need to pay any additional money to pay for all those charges I mentioned just now. And number four, sale charges, or sometimes it will known as initial fee. Now, this is the fee where you can make a difference. So when you buy a fund through bank, agent, or online platform, each and every time it will incur the sale charges. Most people, including me, felt like a slap on the face when I first learned about the sale charges from bank or agent is up to 5%. And that is ridiculously high. And no wonder people are shying away upon hearing it. Luckily, as the internet grows and as well as people are getting tech savvy, much more online platforms are being introduced. So what does this mean is those online platform will have significantly lower sales charges. Personally, I am using FundSuperMart, where the sale charges are significantly lower. Minimum for this specific platform, FundSuperMart, their minimum sale charges are 1.75. And as you can see from here, during their promotion, it will become much more lower, up until 0.8%. Also for Malaysian, and as of the video is being recorded, EPF have an online platform for us to invest directly in the unit trust market, which is called the iInvest, and they are currently offer a promotion ranging from sales charges from 0.5% and down to, guess what, 0%. Okay, 0% sale charges. Here is a table of 5% and the 1.75% sales charges, which I taken from FundSuperMart website. The link will be, I will include the link down in the description below. Needless to say, higher sales charges equal to lesser unit bought, which translate into lesser profit earned. So if the example, if the fund price reach 0.72 cent for the 5% share charges, you profited around 607.90 cent. And as for the 1.75, you will have higher profit at 627.31 cent. So in the long run, the difference in profit earned will be huge. So it is important that you choose the lowest possible sale charges. Number 5, redemption, or sometimes known as exit fee. Redemption or exit fee is the charges towards investor when you sell the fund. Many of us still believe that all of the fund are still charging investor exit fee when they sell their fund, but it's not quite true. As you can see, some of the fund like FundSuperMart, EPF, I Invest already start to waiving such fee, while of course some others fund may have not. So it is important for you to know if the unit trust you choose to invest have such fee. So in the end, you might be asking, should you invest in unit trust? Well, personally for me, I definitely does not mind paying for some fee to the fund house because they are helping me to invest in other country. I mean, they are doing all the paperwork, managing and reviewing those portfolio for us. But of course, the main problem is that some of the fund houses charges very high fee, while the fund itself are performing below subpar. Well, I do agree that no matter how small is the fee, it will definitely eat into our profit in the long run. But think of this way. Say you might wanted to own you might wanted to buy or invest or diversify into foreign country. Yes, there might be a way to DIY and chances are the fee will be lesser, but the drawback are one, troublesome. There will be a lot of paperwork and legal procedure for you to mingle, and two, the minimum capital and subsequent top up will be much higher. And number three, too many accounts for you to keep track. Imagine that you are diversifying into 2 or 3 countries and you need to monitor and remember those passwords, which one is which, and this will definitely cost you a lot of time. So it's up to you whether you want to which one you want to choose by doing your DIY or by choosing in fund houses. As long as the method you will feel comfortable. That that being said, remember that before you start invest into any unit trust or fund house, remember to read the fund fact sheet, and also remember this that the fund investing in fund usually is for long term, a minimum of 3 years under normal market condition, of course. And you have to look at the fund performance, what country they are investing in, which sector, how much, how many percentage in each sector, what is the allocation, as well as most importantly their expense ratio. Remember, the lower the ratio, the faster you will get profited. Invest is never an easy job, and it is definitely a not get some sort of get rich scheme. And that's it for today video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you like my video. Thanks.